Hi, I'm Tanya, America House Creative Director. Today we are launching our cooking show, It Takes Two, together with my amazing co-host Kalyna.
Hi everyone, I'm Kalyna. I'm a volunteer with America House and we're excited to show you these recipes. Today we will be cooking hot dogs to celebrate the 4th of July because it is one of the most popular dishes to eat on this day.
It's also the simplest food to cook on July 4th, and there are as many recipes as probably there are states in the US, or even more.
But for today, we've chosen 4 special hot dogs to cook for you: the Memphis Dog, the Los Angeles Dog, the Chicago Dog, and the New York City Dog.
So let's start. All these recipes are slightly different, but they all have buns and sausages in them. So let us start with grilling sausages first.
Before you grill them, make sure the pan is super hot. And if you want a healthier way to cook them, you can always boil or bake them, but we'll stick to the original recipe and grill.
For the Memphis and Los Angeles dogs, you will need to wrap sausages in bacon. So let us do it while our pan is getting hot. So now we will cook Memphis hot dog, and it's called Memphis because it's the region's favorite dish. It has barbecue sauce in it, shredded cheese, and scallions, and also, as you already know, sausages wrapped in bacon. My sausages are not perfect, I think, because our Ukrainian bacon is a little bit thick. In the US it's thin, but I'm sure it tastes just beautifully. And first, let's cut scallions and shred cheese.
To make it a little more fun, I'll ask you some questions while you cook. Let's start with, what do you like the most about the July 4th celebrations?
I think most of all, I love the sense of community. When friends, families, neighbors can celebrate this holiday together, feel united, have wonderful barbecue picnic together. But also it's summertime, so it's also the celebration of the season. But it's more than that, it's values that we celebrate together.
Can you name a few English words that don't have a direct Ukrainian translation, but you'd like them to?
That's such a good question. Probably my favorite is the word serendipity, which we do not really have translation for in Ukrainian, which means, as you know, this circle of events that leads to some lucky results. And in Ukrainian, we usually translate it as intuitia or гарна вдача, but it doesn't really translate it this way.
What is the strangest food you've ever tried?
Marichka is helping me to cook. So the strangest one ever, right? So I think this was in the Chinese restaurant. I tried a century egg, and honestly, I don't want to try it again anymore.
Do you have a signature dish?
You know, probably my signature dish is soup. I cooked during the quarantine 12 different types of soups, from buckwheat soup to rice to chicken and even vegetarian one. And I really enjoyed it. I think it saved my life while all the restaurants were closed.
What was the most interesting food you tried while living in the US?
It was back in times in 2005, and for me that was peanut butter, because in Ukraine it wasn't common at all. It was so hard to purchase it, or even to people who haven't even tried it before. So I tried it for the first time in the US and I really liked it. So right now we will put our sausage wrapped in bacon in a bun and then place some barbecue sauce on it. Our Memphis dog is ready.
So now I'll be making the Chicago style dog. This hot dog is a long-standing tradition for the city. It first introduced all beef hot dogs, which we'll be using today, and also poppy seed buns, which we don't have today. We'll just be using regular hot dog buns. So we'll be using tomato, onion, pickles, jalapeno peppers, or really you can use any spicy pepper, and also mustard. Let's get started with cutting the vegetables.
Kalyna, now it's your turn to answer my festive questions. So tell us about your favorite July 4th celebration.
My favorite celebration would probably have to be, honestly, every year. 4th of July is one of my favorite holidays. And I just love spending time with family and friends and spending time in the sun. I love the summer holidays because I get to be outside and I love being outside.
What Ukrainian words do you find funny? And do you have your favorite phrase in Ukrainian?
One of my favorite funny Ukrainian phrases to say is "Ясненько, понятненько," because I love the way it sounds and I love how often I get to say it to people.
What Ukrainian holiday do you enjoy?
My favorite Ukrainian holiday would have to be Свят Вечір or Christmas Eve because it's the one that my family does the most for, and we cook a bunch of food and we spend a lot of time together and have a lot of great conversations, so that's why it's my favorite.
Who usually cooks in your family? And what is your favorite meal that they cook?
My mom usually cooks in my family and she makes a delicious pesto pasta with shrimp inside, and that has to be my favorite thing that she cooks.
What is your favorite to-go snack?
My favorite snack would have to be apples with peanut butter. I learned of this just a few years ago, but since then it's been my favorite. And as you said, peanut butter is irresistible, so it just makes the snack that much better. So let's put it all together. We'll start with the bun and add a few tomatoes to the side.
It takes two to cook, so now me and my wonderful co-host Kalyna will cook two more hot dogs, LA dog and New York dog. For Los Angeles dog, I will need a bun, a sausage wrapped in bacon, grilled onions and grilled peppers, as mustard and mayonnaise.
And for the New York dog, you'll need a sausage, a bun, sauerkraut, mustard, and an onion sauce. To cook the onion sauce, you need to put oil in the pan and saute the onions, and then add some ketchup, water, and salt, and let it simmer with the top on the pan for about 20 minutes.
Let's do it!
And now let's have some fun with even more questions. Let's start. Would you rather meet for a coffee with Michelle Obama or Barack Obama?
Michelle for me.
Yeah,
Sure.
Michelle, 100%.
We can still meet with Barack, but first with Michelle.
Would you rather be given a lifetime supply of delicious food or books?
Food.
Books. I mean, meaning that we're not starving, right? So we can still have food and books.
Would you rather be locked in an amusement park or a library?
Amusement park, for sure.
Amusement
Well,
park.
is it daytime or nighttime? Because nighttime in an amusement park might be a little scary.
In the library too. Though.
Yeah, that's true.
If you could teleport right now, would it be to the Grand Canyon or to the Yellowstone National Park?
For me, it will be Yellowstone National Park just because I've never been there and I did visit the Grand Canyon and I loved it. But yeah, something that I haven't seen.
I've never been to either, and I think Grand Canyon is first on my list. I've always wanted to see it.
Would you rather be an Olympic gold medalist or a Nobel Peace Prize winner?
Nobel Peace Prize winner.
Olympic medal.
We're nice
Yes.
together, you see.
I love sports. I'm not as talented as them, but I wish I could be in the Olympics.
Would you rather say everything on your mind or never speak again?
Everything that is on my mind.
Everything on my mind.
Would you rather be a Wonder Woman or a Catwoman?
Wonder
Wonder Woman.
Would you rather celebrate July 4th in the backyard with your family or in the city watching fireworks?
I'd have to say backyard with my family. I love hanging out outside and just in nature.
My family doesn't have a backyard, but if they had, I would rather celebrate July 1st there with them.
Would you rather live at the top of a tall New York City apartment building or at the top of a mountain?
New York City.
Yes, New York City apartment building, for sure.
Hot dogs are in.
Yes, my New York dog.
And my LA, Los Angeles dog. You see, this wasn't hard. It was easy and fun to cook those. And you can easily cook those at home. They are very tasty, I promise.
Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.